How's it? Hang loose. Welcome to Mongoose Max Hawaii channel. And yeah, we got different stuff, so you can check it out. Cryptocurrency, Ground Crypto Corner. I got spook stuff on the way with the Spook 101. I haven't made it yet. It's on its way though. Shakespeare on Sunday, that's coming up soon. We're gonna do the Comedy of Errors. Speaking of the Comedy of Errors, this is newspaper. Yep, newspaper, where we take a look at the newspaper. Except in this case, the newspaper never show up. It's Friday. It's Friday the 8th, and there's no newspaper. So we're doing it on electronics. So today's headline reads, it's electronic. So, selfie. Whatever. Stay focused, Flipper. Trump pressured to leave. So I know you heard this many times before, but he's pressured to leave. That's right. That's where most of the That's where most of the news is focused today. And in today's news world, so we're going to cover too. But hey, what's different here? It's Mongoose Max Hawaii to cover it the way they do. Trump gives a big speech. Save America. He's got his kids there, Trump Jr. and all that. And this other guy, Holly, is like another re-Trumplican. Thank you, Cuomo. Re-Trumplican. We got a new word. Holly or something, some Wisconsin, some West Coast guy who's all pro-Trumpy, and Giuliani, who's like dripping his hair dye, and he's still rooting. So they all get up, Save America speech, go, it's gonna be wild, follow me, we're gonna walk down to the Capitol and we'll show them, we'll be out there cheering, but not cheering for some, but we have to take it, but strong, only the strong can take it back. And then they all get on their little plane and fly away, tweet, 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 and this crowd goes out there, and now there's 5. Somebody else died, so instead of the one person shot and 3 others making 4, there's an extra person, now it's 5. There's a 5 death toll out on that. He throws the VP under the bus. You can change it, but he can't. His hands are tied. And the people in the Congress, the people in the House, I think they all moved to the House of Representatives. This is where they moved. They moved there to count. So everyone's moving over there to count. And this is where the charge happens. They get at the front door and there's armed guards, and there was no National Guard, there was no security, there was no nothing. They just like pretty much 1,000 people stormed the Bastille, and there was a couple security guards, a couple, DC cops, and they're like, some were kind of trying to fight back, and some were like joining in with selfies. What are you gonna do? So there's a big snafu about that. No guard. Walked right in, stormed right in. And everybody in that chamber was pretty scared for their lives. And some of them are like 80 plus years old. So it was really dangerous for many in there. Despite, I don't know if they had guns or bombs or pipe bombs. They couldn't have any of that stuff. Molotov cocktails. Could have walked in there with spears. So there's all that. Then afterwards, Trump goes, well, we gotta be peaceful now. Love ya. See you next time. And then he gave another speech, which was teleprompter, trying to save his... After everyone on his cabinet is resigning. So what do we got here? Oh God, there's a problem. Aside from that problem, the people in the House of Representatives are pissed. Donald J. Jefferson Trump can be making history more than once. He might be the first person in history to be impeached twice. Impeached twice. They want to do it. The president-elect is like, hey man, I got important things to do. The president-unelect is, I'm gonna stand my ground. Impeached twice. So say there's 13 days left. He has 13 days left in his presidency. It's like the 12 days. It's like a countdown of the 12 days of Christmas. On the first day of Christmas, the unelect POTUS gave to me one uncalled riot inside the Capitol. 2 police officer guards. So, I mean, it's just horrible. And there's more. He gets banned from Twitter because of his account is promoting election tampering and promoting violence because of the inciting the crowd. So he's banned from Twitter. He can't tweet. Oh my God. It's like cutting his testicles off. What the fuck? Anyways, not really. I mean, talking in a approved surgical... No, I'm just saying metaphorically. I don't care. No one watches me anyways. It's hard to get banned when no... But thanks for watching. Like, subscribe. Hey, I need the support. It doesn't cost nothing, and hey, it supports the channel. Watch to the end, send to a friend.
Just like the guy already, but like, subscribe, share with a friend that if I watch to the end, just like, I'm gonna take the chip out of this guy. Oh God, what a headache. Just do it, please. It's just a human.
Thank you, alien guy. So, yeah. He's up for criminal charges beyond the tax evasion stuff, if that goes through. Besides the other thing that was criminal. I don't know, I lost count. What was the other one? The tampering with elections in Georgia, calling the governor, or the election of people. There's lots of stuff going on. What about, the Putin and Russia and the election? Forgot about that. It's like too many crimes ago. So, yeah. Aside from the impeachment, there's the Constitutional Amendment 25. And if he's crazy, bat bleep crazy, toys in the attic, cheese slid off his cracker, bonkers, he's nutsoid, then he's unfit for office. Amendment 25, unfit for office, unfit to lead. So they can take him out quick with unfit Amendment 25. He's going to get probably impeached twice. And the Wall Street Journal posted up that he should just take the role like the Roman guard, the Roman centurion, honorable way out, throw yourself on your sword, and resign. All of his cabinet members pretty much are resigning. They're like, I'm out of here. Rats fleeing a sinking ship. And I think you're all caught up there pretty much. See what happens then. So he's pressured to leave is a big thing. Now let's move on, because there's stuff like, for example, in Hawaii. The lieutenant governor in Hawaii is urging people to not gather in groups. He can urge you because he's still lieutenant governor. He can't make a rule or a mandate. If he was mayor, he could do it for the city. If he's governor, he can do it for the state. But he's a lieutenant governor. But soon in the future, he'll be governor, Lieutenant Green, MD. But right now he's urging, because all those gatherings are coming to fruition. And we have 113 cases on the average. New cases, 213. And we have a 4.4% rate. This isn't going, we're headed for tier 1. This is face plant into tier 1. Face first into the cement. Navy representative. Oh wow, it's Red Hill. Red Hill. The evil tanks of Red Hill. What's the Navy? The Navy's trying not to do anything. Navy laid out plans for the double wall stainless tank system at Red Hill, accelerating its goal of providing secondary containment for testing proof successful can be done installation as early as next year. And some of the, you gotta watch out about this one. If it's the double wall for real, it costs them a lot of money. If it's double wall just as good as, there's a sort of a good as double wall solution, which they were doing before. They're trying to. Doesn't cost them. These fuel tanks, which are from World War II, are corroding rust, known to have already leaked. And a while back, one broke on the bottom, and 27,000 gallons of this diesel jet fuel, which is carcinogenic, leaked out of it into the soil. Now these giant tanks, each tank is about as tall as the not Eiffel Tower, but you know the Aloha Tower? You can fit like an Aloha Tower inside one of these tanks, and there's 20 of them. They're huge and they're underground, and the bottom of the tank is 100 feet above the water table for all of Honolulu. Drinking water. If that stuff goes to the drinking water, everyone in Honolulu will be drinking cancer-causing tap water and bathing in cancer-causing showers and baths and water your bougainvilleas. That's how important it is. So we have next year to hope that the tanks don't burst again. Lucky live Hawaii. All right, let's get on there. Why? Yeah, that was the thing where we were doing everything. Why Republican candidate was part of the Capitol rioters? What? There's a Republican candidate in Hawaii. There's a photo of himself and the riot shocked the nation. A Republican candidate. Hawaii Republican candidate. What? Ouch was a founding member of Proud Boys Hawaii, a right-wing... We got Proud Boys Hawaii! Hi guys. You watching the show? I got something for you.
Trooper reporting for duty. I need a weapon. I need a weapon. I need a weapon. Reporting for duty, Commander.
remind you of anyone? Back in the day, I mean Big Q. I always called Big Q back in the day for some godless reason. Okay, come on. What the frick? I can't even read this? Come on, what's going on here?
Awaiting orders, Commander.
Sure you are. Alright, we gotta move. Will Wednesday extraordinary storming of the U.S. Capitol affect how Congress works this year? I think so. It worked right after all the Republicans are like, let's just get through this mindless, inefficacious,
Trooper standing by.
not effective protesting thing. Let's just vote Biden. So they officiated the electoral votes. It went fast after that. In other words, well, let's see what they say. Will it affect how Congress works? 32%, about the same status quo. I'd say eventually it'll go there. People, they get a big hullabaloo, and then it's like, oh, I done it, I forget. 33% no, even more partisan divisiveness. Maybe, but because the Republican broken, the Retrumplicans have gotten smaller, and so they might get a little bit of solidarity out of that. 35% yes, more bipartisan cooperation. Good luck with that. I don't know. You live to see. We shall see. Leftovers due to dog domestication. Economy expected to recover faster. Yeah. Okay. If you believe that, I got real estate on Mars to sell you. I don't know. And how come football? Thank God for football. How did I run through? Okay, where's page by page by page by page? Elon Musk. Elon Musk is becoming the richest person. He's going to outdo the Amazon guy. The economy is recovering faster. Elon Musk is getting richer than Jeff Bezos. What about me? Screw you guys. Lawmakers call for impeachment. Yeah, we all heard about that. Deenie neenie. Okay, here we go. Political cartoon. Not exactly funny, but Mongoose Max approves of this political cartoon. Lying in state. Sanity. Alright, let's just do these letters to the editor. They were kind of lame before. This is take 2, by the way. Just checking. I'm making sure I forgot to turn on the camera. Again, I'm losing it. Do we have that? Yeah, okay. Storming of the U.S. Capitol was sickening to watch. Sickening. What I was seeing on TV, where the protesters almost took over the U.S. Capitol. They had just announced the governor of Virginia was sending 200 National Guard troops and 200 police to help at the Capitol. Side note, the Washington, D.C. police refused help from the National Guard, or federal help. There's something conspiracy about them being no guards there, and some of the guards taking selfies. There's something conspiratorial of that. Check into it. No one listens to me anyway, so who cares? Don't matter. There's 200 guards to police to help. Someone was shot in the Capitol and later died. How do we look in the world seeing this happened in a country that believes the rule of law and strong democracy? They're eating it up, and Iran's taken over some stuff. The Republicans who helped the counting of the electors should be blamed for what has happened. I think the president is out of office and out of his mind. Amendment 25. He has made all those prosecutors who are investigating him to vigorously go after him. I think more people will file charges against him. Inciting a riot, the photograph of him giving the Vote America speech, it's like a crime photo. inciting a riot. The Republican Party will not have power in the new administration since 2 Democratic senators in Georgia have now been elected and the Democrats have control of the U.S. Senate. Not yet. They're not sworn in. On January 21st, the country will be changed dramatically. Gordon Lau, downtown. Yeah, thank you, Captain Obvious. But some of the stuff is not current. GOP must wake up to the Trump and his sedition. Sedition is taking over government with some type of forceful mean. The rioting in the U.S. Capitol was largely incited by President Donald Trump. As a consequence, the rioters stormed the Capitol and a woman was shot and killed. Editor's note: 3 others have died suffering medical emergencies during the chaos. Editor's note: another person died, making the count of dead people 5. President Trump is clearly an active participant to murder, promotion, sedition, ignoring the Constitution, committed many other criminal actions besides his myriad of lies. Myriad. Cornucopia? I hope the Republican Party comes to its senses and resists the attempts to continue control of the party. Cyrus Siu. Kawanakakai Maui Molokai Molokai Kawanakakai Kawanakakai Molokai. I just wanted to say that. Ige's mom-in-law vaccinations took unfair. How is it that Governor David Ige's mother and mother-in-law have already received the vaccine ahead of the scheduled release of the vaccine under phase 2 for seniors over 75? Why specifically was 15 Craigside where they reside? You know what to do, wink, wink. See what I mean? You don't give out addresses. And other long-term care residential communities are preferential treatment and garnered early vaccination ahead of the rest of the senior community. My mother is 101 and is anxiously waiting her turn. Her turn. She does not have the luxury of living in a retirement home. I think she's cool that she lived to be 101, and she's probably glad she's not in a retirement home. What is it about Mr. Ige? It's a shameless abuse of authority and unfair to the rest of the seniors community. Cheryl Salbart, you get her, Cheryl, of Kamiki. Lily Okalani Trust, $21 million by Stirs Concern. Oh, I don't want to hear about your big money bull crap. Yes, Kamiki can be against illegal areas. Thank you, Star Advertiser, for the editorial on illegal fireworks. Now someone needs to step up and say that the folks who do not want a total ban on residential fireworks can become Aina. Oh, way. Say those who have spent big bucks on illegal fire aerials go back to the mainland. Or it's our culture. Or the dreaded you explicative deleted here in parenthetical. Howley. Where are the voices of Hawaiian Humane Society with its big money donors, the fire and police department, and the city council of a new mayor? Since Halloween, neighborhoods have been terrorized by residential bombers. With homemade explosives and aerial displays, people and pets left anxious, frightened, and helpless, while someone somewhere is cashing in on the import of illegal fireworks. Someone needs to wonder out loud how I'm doing that all day. How so many folks with paychecks, getting free food donations, government cash can literally blow up the money they do have. Lay Prentice Kailua. I don't know. Boom, boom, out go the lights. Watch the new mayor and remind him to mask up. Rick Blangiardi is a mayor to watch closely. Very closely. Recently I lunched at Murphy's on Friday with 2 masks on, no less, 2 masks. And there was a mayor-elect with his buds on in the back, laughing, talking out loud without masks on. He finished his meal, stood up with no mask. He walked to the emergency entrance with no mask. The owner and staff did not ask him to put on a mask. He stepped out into the sunshine and walked up to the street with no mask. I'm certain that he was listening for someone who would remind him to mask up. That is what he does. He listens. Please watch him closely and remind him that COVID does not say a word. Randy Jenkin, Lower Makiki. Well, Randy, dang, you win the the toenail of the T-Rex award figuratively. You don't actually get it. You just get the wonder of why it is so wonderful feeling deep inside to win. Oh, we forgot something. Back in the day, Imelda Marcos, wife of dictator Ferdinand Marcos of the Philippines, and heiress of the tobacco, Doris Duke. You know, Lucky Strikes, the soldiers, government contract. Cha-ching! And the soldiers gotta have cigarettes. Someone gets really rich. Like the Winchester Mansion. These are haunted, evil money, rich people. And they're both dead, I think. God rest their souls. So, 13 days left. Hang loose. Aloha. Have a wonderful, relaxing, hang loose day. Aloha. Aloha. What is going on?